The Witch Queen has 14 new exotics and I'm going to show you how to get all of them. And guys, you need to do the legendary campaign. Seriously, it's amazing. Hands down, Destiny's best ever campaign. You get this crazy looking emblem, a guaranteed Witch Queen exotic armor piece, an absolute ton of loot. For real, the loot drops are insane. Plus this super exclusive emblem. Now listen up, because this emblem can only be earned by completing the campaign on legendary and entering my competition. There's only 1,000 of them to be won, so keep watching if you want one. And a big thanks to Bungie for sponsoring this competition. So then, the Witch Queen is now live, and if you haven't already done so, you can pick it up by clicking the link in the description box below. And yes, Bungie has introduced a new legendary campaign mode, and it's a thing of beauty. For me, completing the campaign mode on legendary was one of my most memorable Destiny experiences. Tons of enemies, modifiers to beef up the difficulty, puzzles to solve, and no self-revivals when you enter certain zones, so if your teammates don't revive you within 30 seconds, the whole team wipes. But fret not, if it gets too spicy, you can simply switch to the less intense classic mode at any time. Having said that, with great risk comes great reward. Completing the campaign on legendary gets you this really nice emblem that you can collect from the triumphs page here. You also get a guaranteed exotic Witch Queen armor piece, which is nice because the only other way of getting Witch Queen exotic armor is to solo a legendary or master lost sector and hope that you get lucky. And of course, there's loot. Tons of loot, double loot drops to be precise. Instead of one chest, you get two, and more loot equals more power. Very useful for taking on Destiny's tougher challenges. And as mentioned earlier, this exclusive emblem that you can win by entering my competition. So first up, take a screenshot of your Guardian like this with the High Truth emblem equipped to prove you completed it on legendary, and we also need to see your Bungie name in the shot too. Then to submit your screenshot, click the link in the description box below, which will take you to this page. Scroll down, fill in your details here, and then link your Bungie.net profile here. Once you've done that, click here to send your screenshot via Twitter. And please remember to include the hashtag #TheWitchQueenLegendary in your tweet. Bungie will select 1,000 of you at random, and the winners will receive the emblem code via email by March 31st. Good luck. And here's a quick tip for everyone thinking about entering the competition. All players old and new automatically start at the recommended power level for the Witch Queen campaign, so you can jump straight in. Plus, Bungie dropped this awesome interactive trailer to help guide you through the campaign. I've linked it below along with Bungie's online charity event, Game to Give, a brilliant call, so please go check it out. Okay, so now for those 14 Witch Queen exotics and how you get them. The first one is easy. You get the exotic machine gun Grand Overture from the first rank of the paid season pass or the 35th rank of the free season pass. I'm very much enjoying this exotic's Amiga Strike perk. It unleashes utter fury on wherever you point it at. It's nice. Next up, the Osteostriga exotic SMG, which is only available to those who purchase the Witch Queen Deluxe Edition. Now, to actually unlock this in-game, you first have to complete the Witch Queen campaign on either classic or legendary mode. This will give you the pattern you need to craft this exotic. You have to visit the relic on Mars to do so. And I gotta say, I really do like this weapon. It's great for clearing out trash mobs. Next up, we have the exotic grenade launcher Parasite. After you complete the Witch Queen campaign, visit Ikora and she'll give you the exotic quest for this weapon. It's 17 steps long, but you get to fire hive worms that explode on impact, so it's worth it. Next up, the exotic grenade launcher Dead Messenger. So you basically need to get to step 4 of the seasonal quest Operation Elbrus. And then after chatting to the Cabal Empress, you'll be given the exotic quest Kill the Messenger, and completing this gets you Dead Messenger. Now you can access this quest from Savathun's Throne World, and the recommended power is 1550. Now the thing I love about this exotic is this perk. It allows you to cycle between solar, arc, and void damage. Very useful indeed. Next up, exotic glaives. Now in order to obtain the patterns needed to craft these 3 class-specific exotic glaives, you'll need to complete all the evidence board reports. Now in order to get all 3 glaives, you'll need to complete these reports as a hunter, titan, and a warlock. Now in case you are unsure, these reports look like this in your quest tab, so yeah, get sleuthing, detective. The hunter gets Edge of Concurrence, the titan gets Edge of Action, and the warlock gets Edge of Intent. As for the 6 new Witch Queen exotic armor pieces, you'll need to solo either legend or master lost sectors for a chance of them to drop from the chest. Or like I said earlier, you're guaranteed a Witch Queen exotic armor piece if you complete the campaign on legendary. And check it out, this is the exotic ornament for the new raid exotic Collective Obligation. As you can see, the ornament is called Infinality. So what do we know about this new exotic? Well, it's a pulse rifle that sits in your energy slot. And if past raid exotics are anything to go by, this is gonna be an absolute must-have. Can't wait to see what this thing does. Now the new raid is called Vow of the Disciple, and it drops March 5th. And guys, if you want to see what's inside the box, click this video. Go on, you'll be surprised what's inside that box. Click the video and have a little look.